Join discord.gg/flatearth and enter a VC check-in room and someone will come along to VC verify and get involved with the conversation about our Earth. Now we have time for a meeting with the real flat earthers.
Sad face joins the VC.
Doing that. Flatsy, could you bring in the newcomer and have a little conversation with them if you don't mind?
They got server muted because they're making a bunch of noise, I think on purpose, but yeah, I don't mind.
Oh, I
Who
didn't
was
realize
it
I was
again?
muted.
It's him.
Fuck, my bad. Oh, shit. Oh, it wouldn't happen again. I'm sorry.
Well, welcome to the server.
Oh, thanks.
I guess I'm just calling you sad face. I guess that's what you...
Yeah, I'm severely depressed.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, that's unfortunate. Well, what is your opinion on this subject of the server?
What, the Flat Earth server? I think the Earth is flat, yes. And you guys bring up some good points, and I agree with it.
You
Stop
think
the cap.
you think the Earth is flat?
Yes, I have reasonable doubt, I would like to accept both sides, open-minded.
Well, what evidence have you been presented with for the flat Earth?
Evidence for flat earthers. I saw a really good TikTok that changed my view.
Okay,
I'll
you
try
drop
find
the
the TikTok.
trolling. We know you're trolling,
Yeah, it's clear that you're trolling.
What? I would never.
Mm-hmm. Nice try. Find the higher level of trolling.
We can have an open debate. Give me any question except that. I
Good
educated
TV.
in my... yes. What theories do you flat earthers have?
It's not really a theory, bro. It's like calling your height a theory. It's something you can measure and know. There's no theory involved.
But you understood what I said. Along those lines, what things,
Well, the Earth is measurably and flat and utilized as such. Why would we even believe that the Earth is a globe in the first place?
So, like when we went to, like, the moon, we took, like, a photo of the Earth.
Not possible.
Not possible? What? Excuse me?
It's not possible to go to the moon. So why don't we stay on the ground? Think about the ground. I know, I've seen it. I've seen all the things that you've seen.
You said theory, and you might be speaking about what type of theory, like a scientific theory, something that has been established by a cause and effect relationship, and then establishes a theory, like actual laws of nature, things that always are. That's the way it is. That's the way it works. What type of theory are you talking about? Like an idea, an abstract?
An abstract.
So you're talking about what specifically? An abstract, yeah? Because things that you can demonstrate and things that are verifiable and proven scientifically, those are scientific theories, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that would be, an abstract would be, I would say, at best, information based on something being true, based on a premise being true. Usually what we ask for is the proof of the premise first, so that the abstract information is relevant, and we know it's relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Right. I understand. But have you seen, like, a globe? It's like a circle. Why is it not flat?
Yeah, I think the first thing globe, because remember, by definition... My bad. Well, go ahead, Elijah.
You know, what do you mean? Those, like, globes, like the toys you give to kids?
Circles are flat.
I don't get what you mean.
Like a globe.
You don't answer questions that are, like, vague with answers. That'll have us here all day.
Oh, sorry. I mean, Right. No, I'll go into the next question. If the Earth's flat,
See
is
how
it a
that works?
rectangle or is it a square?
Hold on. See how that works, guys? Let's move on. You like that, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yep. Gish gallop, gish gallop.
No.
Flip flop, flippity flop.
No, because it's like
That was
once it's the point is when you get someone to articulate what they're saying, they typically abandon their point because they're not saying anything.
It's just a fucking globe. What do you want me to say? It's a circle with the Earth
Globe?
on it.
What's that?
Spin. What's that?
Yeah,
Like,
but what do you
do you
mean
not
by
know what
that? Though?
globe is?
Yeah, it's you want actually
All right.
a globe is supposedly a representation. Like
Exactly.
a globe is a thing in the classroom that's supposedly a representation of the Earth. However, you can't use it practically for any purposes other than assuming that the globe is a representation of the Earth. So that's what I'm talking about. You know, abstract things. We want to know the proof for the proof.
I see. But if you like put a ball on the floor, it rolls. You get me? If the Earth was flat, it wouldn't. You get me? I think you know.
I don't get it.
The Earth is the floor, the flat
I don't
floor.
get it. No, I don't get it.
But if it's flat, why would it roll?
No, I don't get what you're saying though.
Right, interesting.
Because when you put a ball on a level surface, it doesn't move. When you put it on a grade, it moves. So, other than that, like, what do you mean?
Right. No.
Yeah, you mean that globe? Because I remember the globe, that ball on the table, the level table that
exactly
is building the horizontal line that has a vertical line that is plumb, that is axiomatic for this to work, and then you have that table, and then you have the globe. So that's the globe that you're talking about.
Oh yeah, sure. We could go for that one.
There you go. That's the globe, guys. This representation of an idea of a mathematical construct on a table, written down. That's what it is. The globe.
Right.
So we've seen a globe. We know what it is. What's your point?
It's a circle. You get me?
No, I don't get you, guys. Please, it can't be 5 of us. Like, what's up? Which one of us, me, Heretic, or Jimsy? Which one?
You go. You got it.
You.
So you say globe is a circle. Well, here's the thing. A circle is a 2D shape, right?
Yes.
Right. There's no 2D objects in reality, though. So I don't know what you mean by a globe is a circle. That's not true.
Well, a circle, sphere. I'm sorry. I made a typo. All right, I'll go back. A globe is a sphere. All right, that it represents the Earth. So that means the Earth is a sphere if it represents it.
Well, they say it represents the Earth, but how so?
I'm not gonna doubt him. If I see a sphere, I'm gonna assume the Earth is flat. All right.
Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't I?
Why would you do that?
Why would I assume the Earth's flat?
Why would you?
Exactly. Just answered my question. Cheers.
Okay.
Oh shit, the hard K.
Because a globe is actually a projection of elevation angle measurements, which require a horizontal plane. So that's how a globe was built. So it's interesting that you say that. I just didn't think you knew that, though.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, so you guys being flat, so the flat theory, or whatever you wish to call it, says that the Earth has no curves, right?
Who says the Earth has no curves? I've seen hills before.
One of the no. It means you. I had
it means that there's no 8 inches per mile squared. Because that's the claim. That's a geometric claim. Because we can't be separate from the geometric claim if we're talking about the geometry of the Earth, and that is the claim. That's the abstract information that we were talking about. So all we need to do is directly figure out that that's the case. So if we're not doing that, then what are we doing?
Word. But when I was in a debate with someone earlier, they said the theory is that looking at the Earth, it has no curves. I don't know what he meant, but if it has no curves, that means
I don't know what that means either. Do you often answer questions that are ambiguous, like I'm trying to tell people in here not to do?
I didn't hear you tell people not to do that.
Yeah, you can't really answer ambiguous questions because you don't really. How would you answer a question you don't understand? Why would you even try?
All right. So when you guys
are you going to answer one question directly? That was a point blank question.
What the fuck do you want me to say?
Why would you answer a question that you don't understand the premise being proven within the question? If there is no premise trying to be proven,
just
then
asking basic
what would you
questions
be
like
answering?
the globe.
No, I'm talking about what the other guy said. You said that the question didn't make sense, and then you proceeded to answer it. How do you do that?
What are you on? When did I answer? What question did I answer?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
You just said some guy made a claim that that there's a theory. I don't even know what he means by theory, that the Earth has no curves. You said you don't know what that means. So how could you possibly begin to answer a question you don't understand the meaning of?
Right. I said I was having a discussion with another guy. He said, because I asked the question, if the Earth is flat, where are the edges? And he said that there were no edges. But he also claimed that the Earth has no curves. And I was just wondering what he was on about. If the Earth is flat...
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, go on.
If there is an edge, how would any of us determine where that is?
Surely if you just keep walking, it's not an infinite plane. Surely
Sorry, I can't do that. If you Google or YouTube the Navy, where they say 98% of Earth's waters are policed by them 100% of the time, that would kind of be why we can't do that.
I'm not talking about ordinary people. Like, what, are you assuming the government is trying to hold us back from reaching the edge?
I don't know. I know flat earthers want to know where the edge is, and the rest of you guys don't. So how are us, the minority, going to figure this out when the people who have the power to figure it out aren't giving us a valid way to do that, or aren't doing it themselves? They're basically saying, actually, there will be no exploration for you.
Who said that?
But I just told you what to Google or YouTube.
YouTube. So what, the military are trying to hold us back? The Navy?
No, the Navy has borders, just like the military has borders, just like your country has borders. Even though borders aren't real, they're just something that we agree upon for some reason because we're in a cult, so it is what it is. So you're asking us why we can't explore beyond those borders, but the answer is very simple.
Right, so...
Bro, you could barely go to the grocery store and buy toilet paper like a couple years ago. Where do you guys get this idea? You can just freely roam the whole earth, go wherever you want.
Exactly.
What? What? I'm just
dude.
Surely...
this isn't a hooligan society. You just travel freely wherever you want to go. I'm sure you can't even do that in your local area. You just have a free pass to go wherever you want.
You probably could. I don't understand what's holding you back.
What do you mean?
Didn't you say something about the globe earlier? The ones that we see in class?
Yeah.
I'm sorry for changing the subject, but I thought this was funny because I was looking for the screenshots that I took of the Navy. and I found this. So look at what it says. Yup, there. Oh, Clipcord is the fucking man, yo. I swear to God, yo. Look out your window. What do you see? This is a children's workbook, by the way, right? So this is like some elementary grade type stuff. This is how they taught you, me, and everyone else. This is how it began, right? So
Right.
look out of your window. What do you see? Is it flat or round? If you look out your window, you will see land for a distance that is flat. Uh-oh. Maybe you might see a hill or a mountain. You could probably make your own map of what you see. What you don't see is anything round, like a globe. Uh-oh. So how were globes invented? Underlined in red. More than 2,000 years ago, the Greeks used observation skills and math to figure out the shape and size of our planet. They invented globes. But it took hundreds more years before most people believed that the Earth was round. That's interesting.
So what's the point here?
When people say they can see curvature, they can go outside and you'll know it's a globe, that's not true. They literally said when you look out, you see flat. But somehow what they were observing in the midst of all of this is a globe somehow. I'm trying to figure out how that happened.
Exactly.
Right. That's an interesting take. But, you know, fair enough. I'll give you that one. That makes sense.
Give us everything, man. We got lots more.
Congrats! I got hundreds more to go, man. I'm like the base version of Dave Weiss when it comes to this shit.
Yeah.
Like what Dave Weiss does is he shows like all of the good, and gory NASA stuff, all the ISS stuff where clearly they're faking it. Well, I like to pull up like, little historical, clippings like this because it's hard for people to deny because they'll say, no, you're lying. We've seen curvature. You just go outside. But it's like, you didn't learn that in school. Stop lying.
You don't see the curvature of the Earth.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. I'll go on mute for a while I watch the U.S. Navy video. All right. I'll be back in a sec.
All right.
All right.
Well done, guys. Well.
Dude.
Taking a break.
Is that what you were about to post, Elijah?
Yeah, I was looking for my screenshots of the Navy video.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I got the earthly thing pulled up.
Taking a break.
Think of it this way, too. You technically could just hit the highway and drive however you want. Forget the lanes, forget the speed limits, just do whatever. Technically, you can.
Yeah.
How long are you going to get away with that?
No. You technically can. Nobody travels on a straight line because you have topography, you have, like you're saying, streets, you have if you want to cross a body of water, like let's say a river or a river bay.
Well, he's saying you can find a way to do it anyways.
But think about it, right? Oh, you can just travel in a straight line and reach the edge. That's not even.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, that's impossible.
Do that
unless you're like
that's a whole nother
you got
thing.
A plane or.
What I'm saying is they're just saying what I'm saying, Gemsy, is they have this idea you can just break loose, make a run for it, charge the edge. It's like that's the same this is the same mentality.
Ninja run the edge in Naruto. Ninja to the edge. Let's go.
Yeah. So they're basically that's their mentality. Is they're like, well, let's just gather up in a parking lot, all of our hot rods, all of our cars. We're just gonna scatter out of here and everybody drive reckless. They can't catch all of us. Dude,
but
they have faster cars, they have helicopters and planes, they have more of them than you. I just don't know where these guys' idea comes from that they can just make a break for it and no one's going to catch you or stop you. They don't have to be waiting for you. They have faster boats, they have faster planes and helicopters.
Amen.
From the Fast and Furious, they did tend to.
Hey, but if somebody is saying that flat earthers, like if somebody's saying like, where's the edge? Doesn't that mean he's asking that? Doesn't that mean that they assume that the Earth is like a flat disk in space? In which case, we shouldn't say, "Well, you can't see the edge." We should first tell them that it's not that. Otherwise, they think that we think that.
Yeah, we point that out very often, but Elijah was following some certain logic step by step, and that's why the guy got to the conclusion. All right, that makes sense, because what Elijah brought up to him was logical arguments, not just, oh, let's believe this and believe that. So he was questioning his logic about the conclusions that he's believing without evidence, and now he's questioning it now at this moment.
Here's another one. Like, these are completely non sequitur, but why not? Bound to the Earth by gravity, most of the atmosphere spins along with it as a result of friction with the ground and the viscosity or stickiness of the different layers of air above it. Those words are quite ridiculous, seeing as that gas has no intermolecular bonds. So, anyway, above 200 kilometers, however, the incredibly thin atmosphere actually spins faster than the Earth. The cause of this bizarre super rotation effect remains unclear, but has also been detected on Venus. You know what's interesting about this bizarre super rotation? Well, if you're on a globe, you have to call it bizarre because
we don't experience
this is a first law of thermodynamics violation. That's what this is. If you live
How high was it?
It doesn't even matter.
Don't planes fly that high or below?
200 kilometers. So they're basically saying that the air is actually spinning faster than the Earth. That's the second law of thermodynamics.
Wow, that's crazy. I don't even know that.
I mean, not second law, first law. And second.
I don't know that. I don't know those laws.
Meaning, where did the energy come from? Because the energy of the gas is moving because of the Earth and the Earth's gravitation. So where did the extra energy come from for the air above all of that to move faster? That's the first law of thermodynamics violation.
Comes from NASA, probably. No.
What is it? Shrek? Killer. How are you doing, Shrek? Shrek? No. Stop it. Backgrounds.
The hell was that?
Are you muted?
Electric guitar.
Yeah, some type of music instrument going in the background. So yes, he's gonna.
Sorry about that.
Get this shit.
I mean, question about the edge. Like, have you been to the edge of a dream? Did you hit a barrier and bounce off of it? Like, have you reached the end of a dream space that you've been in?
Never.
No, I don't really have controls on my dreams. I don't think I'm right.
Would you say there is an edge somewhere in that space?
Really? I'm
okay. Thank you. Because I would say that the Earth doesn't have to have an edge like that either. The way people are asking it is almost as Enrico pointed out. They're looking for some type of edge that you could go jump off of into some other place. That doesn't exist. That doesn't exist.
All right, can I talk? When you're having a dream, it's all imaginative, right? It's not physical, but the Earth is physical. You can't have an unlimited amount of resources to an unlimited plane.
Why?
I also don't think the Earth is unlimited or infinite.
Why not?
Interesting that you say that about the Earth being an object, because objects have geometry to it. So why don't we see any of this geometry?
Wait, what was the question?
It's funny that you mention reality and objects, seeing as that the Earth is supposedly a globe and it's an object. It has set dimensions, radius being 3,959 miles, circumference being 25,000 miles. So that would mean that we can use the formula 1.2 times the square root of the observer's height in feet to give us the distance to the geometric curve of the Earth, which is called the horizon. How come there's no evidence of that?
I don't know.
Because you don't believe in it, right? Nobody believes in the globe. Everybody brings their own globe or brings their own belief. But when it comes to the actual dimensions, when we say, how come that's not provable? They go, I don't know, but look at eclipses. I don't know, but look at sunsets. I don't know, but look at the sky. It's, I don't know where the geometry of the globe we supposedly live on is, but look at everything else. Does that make sense?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes, but I don't have access to. I'm not working out calculations. I'm just bringing up random questions I have. I'm not.
If I was to show you a video made for elementary students about the distance to the horizon, do you think you would have to be a scientist to understand what I said after that?
I don't know.
Can you run that clip, Creation Bear? Let's test it. See how he feels about it. Very simple stuff.
One more time. What was the clip?
The horizon, the distance to horizon video.
Yep. The 90-second one? Yep, I can do that. How the horizon works?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Where has it been projected? I want to see it too.
Where do I watch it?
Yeah, how do I watch it?
Hi, I'm Josh Clark, and this is Brain Stuff, and I'm here to answer a very pressing question. Have you ever been standing at the edge of water, say like an ocean, and looked down on the horizon?
Hey, how do we watch the clip?
Exactly how far away that horizon is. You know, where the sky meets the sea. That's the horizon.
All right, pause it. The clip's been posted in the chat. If you need a visual, you can follow along with that. It's only 90 seconds long, so.
You can do the YouTube watch together thingy in Discord maybe, and they can all hop in there, and you play the song from the bottom or something.
Oh, I see the clip in the chat. Yeah.
True.
No, it's a photo.
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Just an idea.
Right.
You agree? Sorry, gentlemen. Good evening, everybody. Hope everyone's well. You agree maths exists, my friend, right? And you understand that if you're standing on a curved surface, a ball, you know.
I'm out. We've been through that.
Okay, good.
So the reason that I bring up this video is because people say that everything that you're saying right now is too complicated because they're not a scientist or something. So the video is to get them to say, yeah, that's a 5th grade video, but I can't understand that either. Like, that's my goal. Either you understand and we can move forward with the point, or you don't understand a 5th grade point. That's all I want.
LOL.
LOL.
All right, I've got the YouTube activity open, so if anyone wants to join that,
all right, give me a
you can
sec.
see it there.
This is also a reason, guys, that the text chat. The text chat is important. Follow the text chat so we are all on the same page about the conversation. So the bot, when it's presenting something, like it's not interrupted, asking, "Well, we're gonna watch it." Follow the text chat so you can follow the reference.
I'll watch it separately. I'll see you in 90.
Now the whole point is behind now, and we want to be on the same page.
Horizon. Well, it turns out because the Earth is curved that it depends on where you're standing and how far above water you're standing. Let's say that you are in the water, right? And you're up to, say, your eyes are about 8 inches above the water surface. Well, again, remember the Earth is curved, and despite the ocean seeming flat, they actually curve themselves, which if you've ever really looked at the horizon, it kind of goes like this a little bit, which is...
Just wanted to pause there. When he says it's going like this, he's moving his hand in a curved fashion, left to right, and then he's going to say, but it also goes like this. And now he's pointing to and from, like away from himself, saying it's curved in that direction out in front of you as well. So let's continue.
Pretty cool. But it also goes like this, right? So if your eyes are 8 inches above the water, right then you're about a mile away from that horizon point where the sky meets the ocean as far as you can tell. If you're standing up above water and you're like I am, about 6 feet tall, that means your eyes are about 5.5 feet above the water's edge, which means that you're about 3 miles away from the horizon. Isn't that amazing? Going from 8 inches above water, 5.5 feet above water, is the distance between 2 miles between you and the horizon. Mind-blowing, if you ask me. If you like this video, there's plenty more.
Okay.
2 miles. Wow.
This is the original claim. The Earth, the horizon is curved at a certain distance away from you. You can measure out or calculate how far the distance that curvature will be based off of how high off the ground you are. So for a 6-foot person, the horizon would be about 3 miles is the claim. So this isn't flat earther math or whatever. I see Broad1 in the chat saying like, oh, you know, who came up with this math? This isn't flat earther numbers or anything like this. This is just the claimed size of the globe. If you don't adhere to this, now you're getting into this BYOB territory where you're bringing your own ball, claim you're bringing your own globe, and well, we're just getting into La La Land. This is the globe you're supposed to believe in, the one that he's talking about here in this video. So, step 1 is knowing what the claims are. That's the claim. Horizon's curved at a certain distance away, based off of certain height off the ground.
It's an inverted mirage.
So, Broad1, this video was made like 9 years ago, before I even got into Flat Earth. So, I don't know why you keep trying to impose this idea that this is Flat Earther math here. I mean, we can play the clip again. He says, because the Earth is curved, if you're 8 inches above the water, so this 8 inches per mile squared isn't Flat Earther math. I don't want to say that again.
Exactly.
Maybe it could be a flat sphere.
What the fuck is a flat sphere, bro? A disc.
Well, that's how the sphere was driven from. Yeah, the surface level, and the eye level, the height of the observer. So the differential between these two level planes is what makes the sphere.
Right.
Oh, the video's over? Okay. Did you understand? Hello? Sir?
Sir?
Sir, did you understand the video?
Referring to me?
Yes. You understood the video?
Yeah, but why are we talking about horizons?
Because it's relative to the geometric claim. That's what Creation Bear says about bringing your own belief. Because people don't understand that. Remember, you said the Earth is a real object. So the horizon is the direct consequence of this real object. So we just want to know that you understand the nature of the horizon within the claim that's been given based on the geometry that we have. So you did understand it, right?
Yep.
Okay. Are you still there? You know who I'm calling out. You're my main man. You know who I'm calling out. Chris,
DJ?
Jedi.
Right here, man. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Take it away. I just wanted to get that out the way.
So we understand that this is really simple and easy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've all been told that horizon blocks things. Like the ancient Greeks told us, right? The Earth's a ball. They knew this because the bottoms of ships are obstructed, right? Making the horizon physical, the curvature of the Earth, right?
Okay.
You understand the video and the point that Creation Bear and Elijah have been giving to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the claim that the horizon is the geometric curvature of the Earth. We understand that all we're doing is applying the model to reality. So the model says the horizon, if it was physical, should be at a location. You know, depending on your altitude above that curved surface. It's just a mathematical calculation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's probably already been said, but 1.2 times the square root of the observer's height in feet.
What?
Yeah. It's 1.2.
Sure,
Yeah, 1.2 times the square root of the observer's height in feet. It's really simple. Have you seen the image of the black swan? The two oil rigs.
No.
Have you seen that?
I may have.
Pardon?
I may have a photo of a black swan because of
No. Yeah, it's called the black swans. It's just because it's a logical argument. But the images of two oil rigs. Have you seen that image? And for reference, can somebody just post it in the live stream for me, please?
Black swan. I'll wait for the image to show up. The one sent by FlatGBT.
Yeah, that's the one, my friend. And there's another one as well. Thank you, guys. I really do appreciate that.
Where's this chat?
It's the live stream voice text just above the chat room. You in there, buddy? Yeah? Yeah, no worries, man. Just so we're all following along. Now, this image has become quite famous within kind of this circle, flat Earth, globe Earth argument, because the claim has always been, we can't see that over a distance of water because the horizon is physical and I can't see the bottom of a boat. For years and years, we were debating why we couldn't see the bottom of objects and why we couldn't see things. There's an Earth curve calculator out there which dictates to us what we should see at distances. Now, this is why it's poignant, because if the horizon was physical, it should be where the math dictates. That is 1.2 times the square root of the observer's height in feet. Now, the observer's height's 1, so 1 foot above the surface of the water, where this image is taken. Now, this image is a still shot taken from a video. We can provide you the video if you want. You following me so far? Yeah, we're just going to be looking at this image. Now, you see those two oil rigs, my friend, yeah? Do you see that they've got distance markers on them? We're telling you how far away they are from the observer. Do you see those distance markers?
Fucking tard, man.
Yes, no, maybe so.
If you go on.
Do you see the distance markers? Do you see the platforms?
I don't think he's here anymore, man.
I told you they don't believe in the globe. And I'm going to keep proving it. And they're going to keep leaving. When you let them jump around and think they have a point, they will talk to you all day.
Yeah.
But when you do it this way, they just kind of leave. I know it's boring, but I mean, what are you going to do, you know?
Spartans! What is your profession?
See, old friend, I brought more soldiers than you did.